Yo, previously on making volume 4, no. Previously on Dragon Ball Z, no, I'm just kidding. But they only do these 2 pages yesterday. Yes, that's true, only did these 2. But I've been making some progress, as we can see. And I've gotten further than this over here. I could just show you real quick, cause it's getting good. I'm telling you, we picking up steam. So, and I'm actually reaching the end of this chapter, which is like, it's kind of surprising, cause I haven't been putting in the work like I feel like I'm supposed to, but I've kind of been just doing a little bit here and there. And before long you look up and you're like, oh snap, I'm getting close. So that's where I'm at. Let me backtrack. And we're here. And I'm not gonna talk about the story or give it away. You wanna know what's going on? Follow the links in the description. Get the book. Volumes 1, 2, and 3 are out on Amazon, waiting to be purchased. So now I want to know, because this is very like silhouette-y. So I'll just go full silhouette, or put some details, or kind of keep it mixed. Let's go with a mix right here, and it might change. I don't know what's going on right there. But everything is subject to change, and if it's not looking how I want it to look, I can always fix it, or even do something completely different. And I'll take it to the iPad. So that's the idea. And she's with her mom. They're having a little discussion about things. But they'll kind of hash it out, as parents and children tend to do. So I don't know if I'm gonna like wait till like get it all in the book before I start moving to the iPad. I'm bad with deadlines and stuff like that, even when I make them myself. It's like as soon as I make a deadline, I kind of self-sabotage, and all of a sudden I can't draw for a week or two for some reason, any reason. So I kind of just like try to develop this workflow and just go. And when I do that, like things kind of get done. But you still gotta make goals and deadlines. But you know, I'm not gonna make it too crazy. Like right now, my deadline for volume 4 is April. So it gives me a lot of time. So if it comes before then, which it might, then that'll be great. All these close-ups of the eyes. That's one of my favorite things to do, especially when we're doing dialogue and when the action is drama. I like to get in close with the eyes. Or maybe the hand. So like, you know, because I like to do close-ups. So it's kind of like when the action is a fight scene, you'll go in close on the block where you just see the close-up, the frame of like the hand blocking, or you'll go close up on a punch or a kick or whatever, or even a dodge. But then when it's the drama, when the action is the drama, I'll go close up on the eyes, or I'll still like go close up on the feet or hand, depending, because these are physical gestures, body language gestures that's helping display the acting, the emotion. A movement of the hand. Right now, what we got is, this push away. So you gotta show the whole body right here. But then we close in on the eyes. So she's looking into her eyes, and she's looking into her eyes. And back, and then showing the thought process as you see the eyes move. And this thing gets dull quick. Give this a quick sharpen. Better with the blade, I always say that. For those who don't know or haven't seen, or we need friendly reminders. Sharpen your pencils with the blade. You get that finer point and it's more reliable. Like, I don't know, I always had an issue with pencil sharpeners. Even as early on as like being a kid, like 9 or 10. Because 9 or 10, you don't really have access to blades. You get the pencil sharpeners. But the pencil sharpeners were always dull, and then they wouldn't work, and they'll just eat the pencil up. I used to get so frustrated running pencils through a little pencil sharpener, and it was just, I'll run through like 2-3 pencils trying to sharpen it. As my story goes, my stepdad, you know, he used to do odd jobs, kind of like as a handyman. He could also fix cars and stuff. I learned a lot from him, going on jobs with him. But so he always had these box cutters laying around, and I would take the blade out. And I remember he used to get mad at me. Quit taking the blade on my box cutters. You know, type of deal. But I always do it. So I figured out you can go to Walgreens and get they had these little orange box cutters, very flimsy, you know, and I would get those. And then I started buying the X-Acto knives. So, and there was one point when I was just carrying razor blades around. Because I was emo in school. Kids that knew I had them, you know, thought I was trying to be dangerous. And I used to let them think that, but why you carrying razor blades, you know? I'm like, you never know. Really, I'm like, oh, I'm sharpening my pencils. And I hated having to like explain anything. If you know, you know. If you don't, hey, maybe it ain't meant for you to know. I don't know if anybody can see what I'm doing right now, but I want to say I can see it. I can definitely see it. Trust me when I say it looks awesome. And when you guys see it as I draw it on the iPad, you know, then it'll kind of make sense. I know I can't wait to get back to drawing traditionally. The quality of it to me is just so much better. This is another goal. Okay. Let me see if I got time to get into this. I'm gonna finish this page before I end the video. I don't want to go too long on these. I like to do like 20-30 minutes at the most. And then Let me get this one more sharpen. That'll get me through this page. I think I got so many of these. I'm gonna go through them to fill this. Like I want to fill it to the brim, like because I got this, and this is where volume 3 is, a large portion of it. But I got so many pages, you know, that are empty. I might go back in here and do some sketches, like I just did this. This is where I tested out my new pencils right here. And so I might go in here and do some sketch work, just mess around or devise some new pages and see what happens. But with this one, in the future, I want to keep going and probably fill this up. So we about to get to the end of chapter 4 of Chain Gun, and oh, this ain't even Chain Gun, and we've only got this far. Then we got the rest of this. So I'm gonna have to start chapter 5 again. Speak up. I gotta stop treating this like I'm speaking to myself, because in real time it's kind of like I am speaking to myself, but gotta make the videos for the audience. Oh, this eraser is trash. I'm just gonna pull it. Garbage erasers, man. But I got these. Where is it? Here it is. These came from, I got this from Blick. You know, the same art store in Evanston, Illinois. But also there was one downtown Chicago. And so I love this. I just love the design of it. You can grab with your thumb right here and, you know, go to work. And so right now, this is my favorite eraser. Not a big fan of erasing. I had to get used to it from working on, you know, stuff like this. Because like when I was young and I was drawing stuff, before I was like, especially if I'm just sketching, I'm throwing that in the garbage. I'm gonna destroy the whole situation. And we're not finna do all that. Okay, I'm gonna stop right here. Thanks everybody for tuning in. I appreciate all the love I'm getting, the comments, the dialogues. You guys don't know how much it means to me. So it seems like people like these videos more, even though I'm posting other stuff. I'm hoping when I start doing stuff back on the iPad, it doesn't affect it much. But like I said, much appreciation and love for everybody that's following this journey. And fingers crossed we're gonna make it all the way through in these videos and the documentation, going through making volume 4. And I hope that folks can, you know what I'm saying, go hit those links. Go get volume 1, 2, and 3 so we can get caught up. Maybe I'll start talking about the story more. You can ask questions about that. And we can see where we're going with these. So once again, thank you. Much love, much appreciation, and peace.